Griffin will jump it up with Isaiah Stewart. And Griffin, the former Piston, wins the tip, and the Nets can. Don't rush it, don't stress it.
Well, that's how you get your rhythm, your conditioning, everything.
Grant gets Durant in the air and reverses it home for the first Pistons bucket of the game. Harden was nearly tripped there. Durant on the attack, off one leg, gets the
game plan there, the collapse. They protect the paint, and they're quick in their recoveries as well. So for the Nets, they may have some open three-point shots, but nice to collapse them in early.
Harris mid-range is the layup. A 5-4 lead for Brooklyn in the early going. Durant, step back three is good. Friday night. Hayes will fire a three. Harden down the floor. Durant leaking out. Able to finish plus the foul. Stewart and the Nets win the rebound. Here's Harris. Driving in and finishing beautifully off the window. Cutting into what was an 11-2 Nets run. Mills turns the corner, finds Griffin. Harris, corner, got it. The lowest league-wide three-point percentage since the 98-99 season, despite more threes being shot per game than ever before in NBA history. So I ask you, Sarah, as Jeremy Grant finishes in the paint, why do you...
Of his shot to continue coming along, but we saw how he can get downhill defensively as well. He's someone who's really smart and has great instincts.
Grant will try another. That one he knocks down from the left wing. Make it a three-point Nets lead. Harden, shot clock fading. Harden has to put it up and connects. Grady asked a great question after the game the other night. He said, what's that next kind of hill you guys are trying to get over, the next hurdle you're trying to climb? As Aldridge twists into the mid-range jumper. Yeah, that's why he has 20,000 in the win. Durant trying to get it to him. Nice hands there from Grant. As Brooklyn turns it over, Durant had 7 turnovers on Friday night. Grant pushes off of Mills and able to finish over Harris. Jeremy Grant, clearly motivated by being in our open, has 9 points in the first as Harden lays it in, plus the foul. You used earlier, partner. Felt like a regression to the mean after just 15 combined free throws through the first 5 games. Corey Joseph in off the bench, connects on a wide open triple. Penetrating, hooking, and couldn't quite get the angle. Joseph lost it from behind. Brown might have gotten to it, doesn't see it at his feet, then gets tumbled on by Joseph, and eventually 1 for 2 at the line. He has 9 in the first. Lyles cuts in, kicks out. Jackson's 3 is good, but Evie did, so that's what's most important.
Little baby Evie, looked gorgeous.
Dressed up as a little old lady and looked adorable. Jackson step back 3 is good.
Hard, and they're physical, and they're good with their actions. There are some solid defenders. It's just a matter of understanding scheme, coverages, and getting familiar with one another.
Jackson's jumper rattles in. This game, Aldridge was 15 for 20 in the mid-range to begin this season. And last year, shot at over 51% in the mid-range. Here's Bembry, catch, fire, and hit from 3 with 7 points in 5 minutes off the bench. Loose ball, Bembry gets to it. Mills the flick ahead. Bembry out to Carter in the corner on a 3.
That's what helps us to look so good, all the work and effort that they do behind the scenes. So a huge thank you to our beloved Trump.
The team stacked top to bottom, and all the Emmys, honestly.
No, sir.
Joseph flips it up and off. Johnson into the game for Brooklyn. He has not played the last 2. That layup will end a 10-0 Nets run.
Quite hitting at the efficiency that we would expect at the early part of the season. You could say the same thing for a lot of these Pistons with the way that their offensive numbers looked and how they have produced.
Harden, step back. Oh, yeah. Especially if he's still finding his way physically a little bit. He could maybe tend to overthink each situation instead of just attacking. So that's been part of the conversation with James as he works back up to full speed. Durant.
The start of the season as opposed to sometime in the middle of January.
Right, you have a little 6-game or 7-game stretch then. It doesn't draw the same attention. Shot clock fading. Griffin gets it to go. Detroit now 5 for 14. Harden to Durant. The flush.
Finish it off, and then how are you coming out of the locker?
Nice ball movement thus far tonight for Brooklyn. 14 assists in this first half thus far. Durant faces up and hits again. You saw the way he drew charge after charge last season once he joined the Nets. Harden on a triple. Has to force it up and doesn't get the roll. Diallo flipped it over Griffin, who contested it and didn't come close to finishing. Here's Durant. Pull-up jumper. Sure. 21 for Kevin Durant. 17 assists on 28 made field goals for Brooklyn. Diallo nearly threw it away. Somehow wedged it over to Bay. Stewart hits the triple.
Nets have exceeded that, and they've also had just a lot of sharpness in their movements on both ends of the floor.
Olynyk lines it up and knocks down the three. Starting with his 8th rebound to go with 12 points, 7 assists. Durant. Nice look. Griffin, catch, fire, and hit from 3. Paint rather than what was happening there with Mills.
Thank you for pointing that out, because that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, you're like, wait, there was no contact there on Mills. Harden, you bet. Miles now 2 for 2 from downtown. Detroit has shot it well from 3 relative, especially the way they've started the season. They're 10 for 22 from 3. Harden, again!
Season clean look still not going down for a handful of these players.
Harden looked like he got fouled a couple times, didn't get the whistle. Was mystified as to why not, as Bay swims in for 2.
These fouls that are actually fouls that are not being called quite as much, those whistles should be happening again.
Durant stops, dips, and hits. Aldridge waits, needs some help, finds it in Harden. Harden swings it to Mills, catch, fire, and the hit from 3. Olynyk can't finish it. Johnson late in the break. Harden gives it up. Bembry on the attack, scoops it in. Finishing those plays. Shot clock turned off. Harden splits the double, lobs it up, and Bembry oops the alley. And then does a triple axel on the ring. To a flagrant 2, deemed unnecessary and excessive content. Oh! A frightening finish from James Johnson. He's got just a great demeanor. I thought Ian used a wonderful word the other night. He said he's got a great comportment to him. And how about that? Okay.
Rooks, you wear schmedium.
Yeah, I'm into schmedium shorts.
Tank tops. So you need to get the shorts back in. How tight you wear. Get him the ball, because he's excellent at putting the ball in the hoop. And I think for Brooklyn, all of these guys, they play the right way. It's all about feel. The ball's going to find the open man. But Cam Thomas is...
Carter has watched his field goal percentage pop up. 3 for 4 from the floor in this game. Entered it 2 for 20. Jackson to the reverse side, lays it in.
Players, everyone's trying to catch the rhythm. Everyone's continuing to work on their games and work on getting better. And so whether it's Day'Ron and Cam getting more minutes, Javon trying to find his shooting touch.
Minutes.
He's just looking really comfortable. And he understands his role. He understands what he's out there to do. Plays within himself.
Sharp, straight on 3. Is good.
Went down. And that's going to be a part of it once guys are making the shots that they typically are accustomed to making, and in the shot creation that we see.
Oh, Cam Thomas finding Day'Ron Sharp, the rookie connection. Floor, The old record, 1982 at Detroit.